go again, the What It Takes Radio Company. We are in the podcast and publishing business, helping you connect with your audience and bring your message to life. And Interesting Ideas is becoming also the Transformation Zone podcast. It's where we have a conversation about making a difference in our world. And today, welcome to the Transformation Zone and to a conversation because remember that thousands of people may lose their jobs. We are in a time of transformation. So let's talk about that today. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time. Welcome once again to the Transformation Zone. We are continuing from Interesting Ideas, and particularly the Issachar idea. Remember that? Issachar. I want to understand the times. I want to know what to become, what to say, and what to do. Would you like to know that? You'd like to know what to become, what to say, and what to do in the time and the year that is ahead of you. Perhaps you would like to have a transformation in your life. Have you ever been transformed? Has something ever happened to you that was so significant and so, you might say, even life-changing, that it qualifies as a transformation? I mean, it wasn't just a difference by a small degree. It wasn't just a tweak. It wasn't just, I'm a little bit better now, but you were changed, maybe even changed as a person, changed in your whole sense of who you are and what your mission in life is. So I would like to just simply take this time on the Saturday flowing through the weekend. And for many of us in this part of the world, it's a significant week. There will be millions of people traveling and dealing with all the difficulties of travel, because something needs a transformation, and that is air travel, the ability to get from one place to the other. It seems that we now have the ability to do that, but it is less and less fun, cheerful, and something that we're grateful for. I still think back sometimes as a young child when we would travel. We traveled by train. And it seems that, as I recall, it was a very pleasant experience, at least for a young man, young child. But I confess I really don't look forward to getting on an airplane very much anymore. I may look forward to being someplace different, but I'm not particularly sure that I'm looking forward to the trip. And so maybe that's one of the transformations that we need to think about. Well, the reason people are traveling is because this is the week of Thanksgiving. Now, this is my favorite holiday. And someone at the bank the other day said, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? I said, well, it's going to be kind of just quiet for my wife and I. The family is in other places and spaces. And so it'll be the time where I just celebrate my favorite holiday together with my partner, for which I'm very thankful for. And she said, Thanksgiving is your favorite holiday? And I said, yeah, it really is. And I said, you know why? Because they can't ruin it if I don't want them to. It's about taking a day to just be thankful, to use the word, to perhaps say a prayer, to relax and just be quiet, and to enjoy some good food. And yeah, it turns out to be my favorite holiday, and they can't ruin that, Now, of course, they're trying to. Obviously, the Black Friday movement. And again, I keep asking people, why do they call it Black Friday? And I know the reason, because I was in retail for many years. But do you know why they call it Black Friday? Well, I won't tell you, but if you want to know, we can talk about that sometime. But it's not that important. The point is, they're trying to make Thanksgiving into a sale day, Well, I don't have to participate in that, and I don't. So it's a day in which I can do what I think is very important to do, to be thankful. And that's why I look forward to it. Now, part of the reason I'm going to tell you a little bit about this is this coming week, I'm actually going to hopefully have a conversation with a friend who will be fasting on Thanksgiving. Now, he isn't sure yet, but he's in the middle of a extended fast. He doesn't eat any food. No, he's gone a number of days without eating food. I don't know if he'll break it for a day just so he can enjoy the family and friends. I don't know. And I'm also going to talk to a friend who is waiting for a new heart. Now, that will be a transformation, won't it? Yeah. He's quietly and patiently and thankfully waiting for a new heart. Wow. That will be a transformation. So that's why I'm going to be enjoying this week and sharing a few things with you because I'm going to simply encourage you to do that. Think about this week as a time to, as I said on my last program, remember, a thankful and grateful heart is seldom a fearful heart. And I got to remember this because I'm going through a lot of a lot of challenges right now. But I want to be thankful and grateful, and knowing that a thankful and grateful heart will keep me on the positive edge and give me the power and the performance I need to get through some of my challenges. Fear will never help you. As I say in my book, fear kills everything. And one of the goals of life is to live with less fear in your life. Fear less in a fearful world, particularly when there's a lot to be afraid of. Here we go. Just a few moments more, and here's my challenge. I'm going to call this the Because Week. Now, I gave you an allusion to it in the past program. Just, okay, B, B-E, okay? Cause, cause. Put them together and keep them apart. All right? Because. Now, if you're maybe we're brought up by parents like my parents, it was something that parents often tell. I don't think they do it anymore. They've been told not to. But sometimes when I was told to do something as a young man, and if I said why, my father, in an old-fashioned way, said, "Because I said so." Okay. Now I know you're not supposed to do that anymore, and I think that I probably didn't ever do that. Well, I probably did it sometime, but I didn't do it as much to my children, and I don't know if anybody ever would do that anymore because I said so. But that was there. Okay, I'm the kid, and that's the parent, and okay, I better do it because they said so. So maybe you know a little bit about that. And of course, that will not work very much in today's world. But here's what I'm asking you to do. Uh, be right now in this time of great transformation. And it's going to be a significant time just simply because Donald Trump will be the new president of the United States. And he's made it very, very clear that he is in the business of transforming the government of the United States of America. I mean, transforming it in significant ways. Uh, Thousands of people are going to lose their jobs, maybe hundreds of thousands, because he's going to reduce significantly the footprint and the impact and the things that government does and to make it considerably smaller. So, well, if that's true, then there's a lot of people who work for the government, which is one of the top employers in the world. They're going to be looking for new work this year, so they're in for some significant transformations. So here's what I'm asking you to think about also. Uh, I'm coming out, I'm putting together right now a book about AI because I'm beginning to discover. I said, it's not going to change a lot, but it will change a lot more than I may have thought as I've begun to learn more about it. It's going to make some big changes, and we need to have some understanding of what to do in an AI world because there's going to be a significant impact in the AI world, in the power of the machines and the robots that we are building. But here's what I want you to do. Be. What do you want to be going forward? Is there something that you want to be that you're not right now? You're going to change something. You're going to add something. You're going to subtract something so that there is a little bit, maybe a significant difference in what you are and what you want to be. And then, what's your cause? Now, is there something besides just getting up in the morning and trying to get through the day and make enough money to pay the bills? Is there some other cause that you would like to make a part of your life and business? Um, that's what makes us human. Is unlike the rest of the wonderful little birds that come to my patio and eat, they have no cause except to eat the food I give them, and they're grateful, I think, but they come back. Uh, they're going to try and keep warm, and they're going to try and survive the winter, and they're going to try and mate. Other than that, they really have no other cause. Unfortunately, a lot of people are very much like that too. So, what might be your cause in 25? Think about that. Probably if you do, you will then become one of the 3% in the population. That's right, 3%ers. Now we'll talk about that maybe next week. Be one of the 3% of the population. And this will be what we talk about, who know who they are. They know where they're going. They know why they're here. They know what they want to do. One of my favorite expressions was a quote I stole that said, and it's old fashioned, so just okay with it. The world steps aside for the man, and then I'll add the woman who knows who they are and where they're going. The world steps aside for the man or woman who knows who they are, who they be, and where they're going. What's their cause? There we go. There we go for a Saturday. We'll see if I have time to talk about it on Sunday, but that's what we are for today. Think about it. Maybe play this over 2 or 3 times and then think about this week. Because. Thanks for your time. I appreciate your time. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from your ideas. I would love for you to volunteer to be on the Transformation Zone podcast. Would you like to be on the program and tell us about the transformation in your life? We'd love to collaborate. We're writing books and doing radio programs on transformation, and we'd love for your book. Yeah, maybe even you're going to write your own book, your story, your transformation event, to share it with the world. Reach out to me at stanhouston@gmail.com, stanhouston@gmail.com. 3 times, stanhouston@gmail.com, and there'll be a 4th. Best and blessings. Yeah, remember, Thanksgiving, the time to realize that you have been blessed. And perhaps it's time to pass on some of those blessings. And I do that to you and for you. Take care. Till next time. Bye for now.